Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. For today, I have something a little bit different from what I usually do. I'm gonna show you guys how to meal prep to set your week up for success, but to keep the meals somewhat simple and still extremely delicious while being macro friendly. So I got a bunch of stuff here. I work from home, so it's really easy for me to just make my breakfast in the morning. So I won't be showing you guys a breakfast meal prep because I literally just cook like eggs and potatoes in the morning every single morning. But you guys can easily do like overnight oats. You can make yourself a breakfast sandwich or some protein pancakes or whatever the case may be. But for today, I'm gonna show you guys lunch, supper, and then some little snacks on the side to just have prepared in your fridge for when you need it. These are some really tasty, high protein meals that you guys have to try. And they're so easy. I'm gonna show you guys what I'll be making today. I have two main meals that I'll be showing you guys. Am I blurry? So meal number one, I've posted these on Instagram before, so I have the full recipe there. It's kind of far back. It's from August, September. Buffalo chicken taquitos. So it's a very simple, easy to make. I'm actually gonna throw the chicken in the oven right now because I have to cook it and it takes a little bit of time. So I'm gonna throw that in the oven while I kind of just show you guys what else I'll be prepping and making. By the way, when you're making your chicken taquitos, make sure you almost overcook your chicken in the oven. Make it pretty dry because if it's not pretty dry and it's juicy, it's gonna make your tortilla soggy, which is something you want to avoid. So make it pretty dry. It won't taste dry because you're gonna add the filling, but you don't want to make your taquito soggy. I just added some salt and pepper to the chicken, throwing it in there till it's a little overcooked, and then we'll make the rest of the recipe. Here, I have a rice cooker because I'm making rice. You guys, if you don't make rice in a rice cooker, please do. I used to only make it in a pot, and it is life-changing because when you make it in the pot, it sticks to the bottom, and it takes about 1,400 years to wash it in the sink because everything's so stuck to the bottom. Get a rice cooker. It is life-changing, and they're like literally $20. So I prep myself rice every week just for when I need it, some extra carbs. It's easy on the go, just like microwave it or throw it in the pan when I'm making chicken or whatever the case may be. But it's always nice to just have it in your fridge when you need it. So I'm gonna cook some rice, which also takes a little bit of time. So I will throw that in my rice cooker while I'm prepping. And if you guys can you see that? Yes, you can. My crock pot. Guys, invest in a crock pot. It's life-changing. It sets you up. You can make insane recipes, so high in protein, so good, so heart-filling. It brings you back to your childhood, like you're eating real foods. Not just like processed and junk, like, oh, so yummy. So I've been making a lot of stews and soups, and they obviously depends which one you're doing, but they are really high in protein, especially this one that I'm making, because look how much beef I'm throwing in there. Hold it. Okay, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's almost 3 pounds of beef, which is a lot. That's a lot of beef. So yeah, I'm gonna be making that kind of for like the dinner, the taquitos for like the lunch, and then I'll have a couple snacks. I'll be cutting up some fruit, maybe making a little bit of a salad, just like a tossed salad, have it in the fridge and then just take some as I need or want. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have ready. And it takes a little bit of time to prepare everything, but mostly it's just like the waiting game. Like the crock pot takes 4 hours, but like still I could leave, go to the gym, finish my workout, come back home, and I have my supper ready for the next week, which is great. So that's how it's gonna go. Yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, so I'm going to make some rice. I usually do about like 3 of these guys. Oh, what, I'm tripping. 3 of these guys of rice. And then it's double water, so 6 of 6 of these of water. Just give this a little stir just so it can all be mixed in with water. Put it in here, throw the lid on, turn it on, and then you got yourself some rice prepped for a whole week. So this is already done pretty much. I have my chicken cooking. Now I need to cut up this beef because it already comes in like pre-cut chunks for beef stew, but these are like massive. Like that's just really big. So I'm gonna cut them up even more, just so it's a little bit smaller when you're eating it. Now, before cooking the meat, I'm gonna just season it with some celery salt, just like half a teaspoon. I'll mix it better after. And then some black pepper, another half teaspoon, and then half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, that's that. And then the pepper. Okay, I'll add some oil. And then I'll probably make a couple batches, do it in a couple batches, just so it's not overcrowded. And then you pretty much just want to brown each side of the meat. It doesn't have to be fully cooked because it'll do that while it's in the crock pot. So this is pretty much what it looks like when it's done, and then I'll kind of just throw this, when all the red's gone, I'll throw it into the crock pot and do the next batch the exact same. So that's what the meat's looking like, and I'm gonna finish cutting everything up. Okay, so the rice only took 20 minutes to cook. It's done. So I'm gonna toss it in this container. All good to go. Ta-da! I'm literally like tearing up from cutting the onions. It's like the worst part out of all this is cutting the onions. It's not fun. Okay, I put a little bit of butter in here. Oops. And then I'm throwing my onions in, and I'll let them cook for about 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna throw the 4 cloves of chopped garlic for about a minute, then it's going into the crock pot. I think there's more than 2 cups here, and I don't really like onions, but whatever, you don't taste it, it just gives flavor. Okay, I'm making such a mess. Okay, now it'll cook for a little bit, and then I will throw the garlic in. I'm gonna add in the garlic. Just stir this up a little bit. Okay, onion and garlic is done. Time to throw it in here. Use a bit of the red wine just to get the bottom off. Because there's some extra flavor in there. It's time to add almost all of the ingredients, just not the frozen peas yet. You need 4 cups of beef broth, which is a whole carton of that. And a couple tablespoons of this Better Than bouillon. Throw some Worcestershire in there, 2 tablespoons. Tomato paste. Oh man, get in there. So I just have to cut this up just in bite-sized chunks and then throw that in there. Gotta try not to spill here. Oh no. Must add a cup of red wine. I'm gonna eyeball this. I'm almost done. Yes, I'm also recording on my phone. I'm just gonna add a bit of salt. and pepper. Then I'm gonna give it a stir, let it cook for 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, and then I'll just add some peas at the end. And this thing of rosemary, and these 2 bay leaves. I'll just kind of just soak it in a bit. And then the lid is on. You need to plug it in. Imagine not plugging it in. Ugh. Okay, and then I'm doing the 4-hour option. Select. Put on. And that's how you make some beef stew. Let's get this out of the way. And in 4 hours, it's gonna be ready. So I'm gonna finish the buffalo chicken taquitos. I'll go to the gym, come back, and it's gonna be done. And it's gonna be amazing. That's looking a little more dry, I think. Why is it still moist? It's been in there for like an hour. What is going on? Okay, I don't care. I'm using this. It's good enough. Okay, it's a little more dry. We're good. So I'm just gonna pull all of this apart, and then we'll make the whole filling as a one. I was totally kidding. We got really lucky with the chicken. Actually, it's not luck. I purposely cooked it longer. It's like perfect dryness. Okay, so apparently I just like didn't record half the stuff. I put the chicken in. I put 250 grams of plain Greek yogurt that kind of plays as a sour cream, 75 grams. And then half a cup of Frank's Hot. You guys, ugh, I love this recipe. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, I'm gonna mix that and then just see what it tastes like and then kind of go from there if I need to add more or not. I'm definitely gonna need a lot more Frank's Hot. I'm just going to add the filling into the tortillas. I usually just like even it out because some will always have more because I'm just like slapping it on. And then you broil it for like 2 minutes because it will burn if you do any longer, so it's really quick. That is ready to go into the oven. Yum! So I just put it in the oven. Make sure you are standing right beside it when it's broiling. Do not leave. You will burn it. I've done it before. It's been in here for like 10 seconds. Okay, it's not brown yet, but I just turned the oven on. Literally 1 minute and it'll be done, trust. Okay, I just took it out of the oven. This is what it's looking like. Like, are you kidding me? How delicious. So good. I'm gonna let that cool off while I make a little salad just to have in the fridge, cut up some fruit. And just making a quick Greek salad just with some lettuce, tomato, cucumber, a yellow pepper, and then I'll put it aside like that, just add salt and pepper. Not gonna add the dressing, not gonna add the feta. That will be done when I eat it, you know, during the week. Just so it's a little more fresh that way. But here's the lettuce. Sometimes I don't even add the lettuce. It's low key, it's better without the lettuce, but I had lettuce and it's going bad, so I didn't want it to go bad. I wanted to use it. Cut up 2 tomatoes. For the ones who are, you know, working and they're not at home and they need to meal prep, this is a perfect option for you. Just meal prepping big and then throwing them in containers. And just gonna add some salt and some pepper to this. And then when I'm going to eat it, I'm gonna just throw some Greek feta vinegar dressing with some feta cheese, and that's it. Just gonna cut up some honeydew and a pineapple. Pineapple looks so juicy. Like so ripe. Whoa, that is good. That is good. I'm gonna keep 2 of these for me to eat right now for my lunch. And then I'm just gonna put the rest. I have this perfect container that is like perfect length for these. And there you go. Voila. So just a quick rundown. Taquitos for lunch. We have rice that is prepped for if I need it. Huge salad that I could just grab when I want some freshness. Pineapple, some melon dew, and then of course, this awesome beef stew that will be ready in less than 4 hours. Don't look at my floor, it's so dirty because of all the food. Man, I've never like meal prepped and recorded. That is exhausting. Meal prep alone is like pretty tiring, but man, recording it while meal prepping takes like twice as long and it's exhausting. But honestly, that only took about less than 2 hours. And the beef stew is not done. There's still another 3 hours to go, but I don't have to do anything. I could leave and then come back. I didn't put anything in like little containers because I eat at home. If you're someone that needs to grab and go and to bring your lunch or your snacks to work, just put everything in some meal prep containers. And then there you go. You don't have to change anything that I did other than that. But yeah, like everything that I did now can be done in meal prep containers. Even for the stew, I'll probably just take the crock pot bowl and put the lid on and put it in my fridge. But I have also done mason jars, so you can use mason jars. Easy way to just pack things up. Keeps it in a glass container. It's even better when you're like microwaving. And if you want to freeze it, because it comes with so much, if you want to freeze it, you could throw it in the freezer and in your mason jars. But yeah, that is all. I'm hungry. I cannot wait to have my buffalo chicken taquitos. I haven't made those in months. Oh. They're so good, you guys. I'm not even kidding. This is a way to set yourself up for success, because if you're not gonna meal prep for your week when you are on the go, or you're a parent, or you have plenty of work to do, and if you don't have your food with you, and you're the kind of person that is just gonna either eat out or eat whatever's closest to you, or grab a granola bar, or just not eat at all, you guys, set yourself up for success. Because if you're not, you are setting yourself up for failure, and you're not gonna hit your fitness goals. So, meal prep, hopefully this gave you some ideas. Crock pot, such an easy way to do it. If anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to use code JOLLY on Rise and Gymshark. Also, if you do use my code, please send me your orders. Screenshot it, send it to me on Instagram at Janelle Fitness, or post it on your story and tag me so I can see it. That way I will enter you in a draw for a chance to win either a Gymshark gift card or a Rise gift card. I do that monthly. I'll be pulling the name the first day of every single month. So send me your orders every time you use my code. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.